What's going on? It's Brian from GaniFit, and today what I wanted to share with you was part 2 of the top 10 of the happiness hypothesis by Jonathan Haidt. And if you haven't watched part 1, go click the button up there, wherever it's going to be, and go watch part 1 before watching this. It'll give you more insight on this video. So, point number 6 is to practice being social. And what I mean by this isn't just like going and just being like, not only being social with people, which is something that I'm working on right now, and this is why it's a big eye-opener for me, but another reason it's been a big eye-opener in my life is because by being social, maybe you're like social with a couple people, but you could work on improving your life and your sociability with other people that are close to you, and maybe you just want to get more close to those around you. And Haidt talks about how being close with those around us and being super close to people that are important in our life can improve our happiness, and that's just something that was like a huge eye-opener in my own life, and I thought would be a huge eye-opener in yours as well. Point number 7 is acceptance and action, and this is something that I kind of realized about a month ago when I came back to Michigan. I was kind of just like really down for the first couple days I was in Michigan, and I wasn't really accepting that I came back to Michigan where it was cold and everything, and coming back from Florida was like a total difference, and I got used to being in Florida for 3 months and everything, and the first couple days were really hard for me until I started to remember this point, which was accept my situation and then move on from there. And I noticed this so much in our time right now, where a lot of us just don't accept where we are and move on from there. We just kind of like get in like this pity party, and kind of creates a downward spiral. So point number 7 is acceptance and action, taking acceptance and action in your life. Anyways, let's move on to point number 8. Point number 8 is to develop your strengths, and this is something that I think will have a huge impact on you, because by developing your strengths and working on what you are good at, it's going to lead to more happiness, because you're going to be able to going like to this upward spiral of working on yourself in a way where you're going to notice results in the fastest way possible. And that's kind of what I got out from this point. So let's move on to point number 9. Point number 9 is that you need love, work, and a higher purpose. From what I've noticed, this is really important because, like we kind of talked about in point number 6, having close relationships is really going to nurture your happiness in your own life. Work can either be an amplifier of happiness or a destroyer of happiness. If you wake up every single day and you love what you do, you get out of bed to work on whatever you got to work on, that's a way to make it where you are happy. And from what I've noticed, successful people tie their higher purpose to their work, and they combine it together so that they are working and having their higher purpose all in one, just to make their life happier and to reach their goals faster. So that's point number 9. Let's move on to point number 10. And the 10th and final point that I wanted to share with you here is that you need a Eastern and a Western approach to life. And we'll need this at different times in life. And what I mean by this, and what I believe that Haidt means when he wrote the book, is that a lot of us, we will often either just be hustling all day, or we'll just be slacking off or being lazy or meditating all day. And I'm just going to say meditating because it's like the Eastern approach, and the Western approach would be hustling all day. And I think we need like a combination of both. I like to take time throughout my day to meditate. It helps clear my mind, get me centered, and kind of just like get me ready for the day or clear my mind. And I also like to hustle throughout the day, just because I don't want to just be someone that's sitting there all day doing nothing. And I think that these two combined are probably the best point out of the second part here, just because it takes action as well as meditation to create happiness and fulfillment in your own life. Because without the meditation, you're not going to be happy, I guess you could say. And without hustling and taking action toward your goals, you're not going to feel fulfilled. And I think these 2 points together, used in combination, will change your life for the better. I hope that these 10 lessons from the happiness hypothesis have been beneficial to your life, and I want to hear down below in the comments how these have helped you and which one you're going to implement today into your own life to become happier today. And If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you want to see more content like this, go subscribe to the channel, click that bell button next to the subscribe button so you get notified whenever I put out a brand new video, and I hope you enjoy. I'll see you on the next video.